Hello tech stalkers and welcome to this new video. So in today's video I'll be talking about where to start when you want to learn programming. So many of you guys who are out there who doesn't know programming, they want to learn programming but don't actually know where to start. This video is for you. So why is it important to be careful with what you start with? You don't want to learn something too hard or something that you will not use in the future. More specifically, you must specialize in an area. So in computer programming, you can either be a web developer, you can work in web development and build websites, or you can be an app developer where you develop apps for mobile phones or develop desktop apps. Or you can be a game developer and build video games, basically. There are other areas in programming that you can explore online, like system development, artificial intelligence, and machine learning, but those are the most common areas in programming in general. So as I said, you must learn a language that you will use in your future career in programming. And now I'm going to give you a quick look at different languages in different areas of programming. First, let's start with web development. In web development, there are two basic concepts that you must keep in mind. In web development, we have front end. So you can be a front end engineer where you develop what the user sees, the interface, all the interactive things, but mostly the designs of the website. And you can be a back-end engineer where you design functionality. For front-end engineering, there are three basic languages that you must know, which are HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Also, you can do Bootstrap as an extra. For back-end engineering, you must know PHP and SQL. So these are like quite the basics. Moving to app development, here I must note that not all the languages listed are required to be an app developer, but you can learn multiple languages. For example, in mobile app development, you can learn Java to build Android apps, you can learn Xcode and Swift to build iOS apps, and then you can learn multiple other languages that are also used in mobile app development. And the same goes for desktop app development. And then finally, for game development, you can learn languages like Java, Lua, HTML, Objective-C, Python, JavaScript, C++, or C#. Also, you don't only want to learn a language, but you want to learn how to use some platforms or game engines like Unity, Loaf2D, or Scratch. And now, let me introduce Python. Python is one of the fastest growing programming languages, and many people around the world are invested in learning Python, even beginners. And they have a pretty good reason. Well, Python is an easy and beginner-friendly language, and it has pretty simple syntax, unlike other programming languages. Also, Python coders are in high job demand, and they get paid a whole lot of money too. And as you saw before, Python is pretty versatile. It's not only used in development, but also in artificial intelligence, machine learning, and data science. Many apps that we use every day are built with Python, like YouTube, Amazon, Google, Netflix, and the list goes on. And if you're interested in learning Python, go check out my 1-hour crash course on Python. I'll leave the link in the description box. And finally, resources that you can use to learn programming. Actually, there are quite a lot of free resources online that you can use to learn programming. On this list, as you can see, you can learn from YouTube channels like my channel. Please subscribe down below. Or you can check out freeCodeCamp channel. They have quite interesting courses in many different programming languages or courses to acquire certain skills. So check them out. I'll leave the link down below. Secondly, you can learn from online courses. You can sign up for online courses on websites like Coursera, for example. You can access the material for free, but if you want a certificate, you must purchase it. And lastly, you can use websites like W3 Schools. On W3 Schools, there are multiple interactive courses for different programming languages. You can check them out. I'll leave a link in the description box down below. And finally, we got to the end of this video. I hope you liked it and you learned something from it. Please leave a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to my channel. Check out my crash course on Python. And that's it. Good luck. See you in the next video.